Are you fucking kidding me? You got a pickle? That's amazing. That's ridiculous. I love that for you. A frog. Oh my god. Jesus. Hi, J Bibble. Hi, Tatum. Alright. Go here. Hello. Sky, a Barbie shoe. Hell yeah. I was probably missing that. Looking for work, thank you. I forgot it's not on this screen, so I moved to the screen for no reason. See? Work's here. Oh, I like that. I got, Kate and I went grocery shopping yesterday. And I grabbed, like, I don't know, they're these really giant, like, thick bottles, that you can get at, like, Walmart. I'm assuming a lot of grocery stores have it, but we only have a Hy-Vee in, like, my local grocery stores and, like, a Pick and Save. But it's raspberry flavored, and it's just sparkling water. It's not like, Clarbrun or Waterloo. It's not like that kind of sparkling water, but I've never had a raspberry one before. Usually it's like kiwi strawberry or grape or whatever. So this is very tasty. It's very tasty. Alright, fixing that. I'm just gonna come here since we only got a minute left. Alright. Can someone double check that it says, that I'm playing Mystery Egg Shop Sim under the game title? It should. It is very tasty. It does. Oh, thank God. Okay. Sweet. Steph, hi. Thank you for the lurk, Lovey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're not following Steph, I don't know what you're doing, man. I do not know what you're doing. But I wanted to come to this screen before the ads even ended because I wanted to show you that they have a roadmap on here, which I really thought was very clever. I thought that was really neat that they have a roadmap of the phases and stuff. So they've got new languages, shop stock tracking app, collection app, you know, a bunch of the apps for in there, new sound effects, new egg, multiple save slots already happened. They, coming up next, will have controller support, collection shelf, you know, just a bunch of stuff, and then the online phase 3 stuff just sounds really dope. Like, I really appreciate that they have all of that info just chilling. Like, alright. Yeah, I was browsing Keymailer one day with Soup, and I was like, this looks hella fun. I don't like mystery blind boxes. I hate them with a passion. There was a whole world before I did streaming, where I went out with my friends often. Like, I was at the mall several times a week, and we were weighing items. We were in a big national group to track, like, to be able to find the weights of certain boxes to make sure that you got the one that you wanted. It was very precise. Also, it felt hella weird carrying a little scale around, especially now that I know that most people who have tiny scales around are using it for drugs. So, woo! I no longer have it because it got fucked and I didn't ever end up buying another one. Hi, Pablo! A Tamagotchi. So I already kind of checked out the settings and stuff. There's not a lot. There's no controller support right now. So we're just gonna go right into the game. We're just going into the game. Okay, already want to fix this. There. Okay. Walking. Ooh, post office. Food and groceries. Cute. Whoa. What do we name it? Funny enough, I'm playing with Tomodachi. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, shit. What do I name this? Rude. Odds and ends. Shut up. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh. Yes. Thank you. Ooh. I don't know. There's a lot of green already. Do we want to make it? I think I like the blue though. Ooh. Okay, but I like that. I like this squiggly pasta background. Ooh, I like that. Sold. Hi, ma'am. Whoa. L click to perform as cashier. Bing. Use the phone. Wait, phone. Is this a phone? Where's the phone? Where's the phone? Use the phone. Am I blind? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed it. Wait, does he hit me? Sorry. They don't hit me. Noted. Huh. Use the phone. Oh, hey, I found it. Oh, it's a ducky. To do what? To order single shelf. Products? No. Ooh. Oh my god. I can change the wallpaper on my phone. Focus. I don't... that's a good question. Because I actually don't know. I don't think so. No, it does not look like it. And yeah, Tatum, it was tab. It was tab. Auction. Available in full game. Expansion. No. Well, how am I... Yeah. Okay. How do I order a single shelf? Furniture? Oh, for fuck's sake. Pick up the package. Oh, God. Is it you? Thank you. Open furniture package. Place it in your store. Whoa. Yes, right in front of me. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't put it there. Got it. Wait, why can't I put it there? Okay, fine. This is not working. Yeah. Use the phone to order a mini mon egg. Okay. Products. We're just gonna do one right now. Check out. Pick up. Okay, one thing I want to see. Okay, that helps a little bit. Thank you. Okay. Open. Ooh, I just hold. Ooh, I like that. Need to close. Oh. Nice. Set your Minimon mystery egg price above the price to be profitable. Wait. Above the market price? I don't wanna. Fine. Ugh. Blech. Complete a checkout. Well, no one's here, though. This is me at my store. This me. Somebody come in? Somebody's buying something. Oh my god. Hi. Hi. I hope you are as excited as I am. Space to confirm. Yay! Ooh, I like your style. You're stylish. Okay. 50 cents. Ah. You press escape to get out of the menu. What? He didn't count? Why didn't he count? You better not be stealing. How many is he buying? Sir. Hello? This is a collector. Oh god. What do I do? What do I do? Oh. Thank you. Wait, how do I... Oh. Ha! I need to reorder. No, I'm not ready. Ha! Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, thanks. Thank you. Ah! Let me in! Okay. Ugh, not a card again. Ooh, okay. That did a thing. That did what I wanted it to do. On stream. It is. I just didn't order it. I gotta order these kitty eggs. I have different kinds of eggs. Apparently. 23. Thank you. Wait, lady. Oh. Hello? Wait. Oh my god, I thought that car was going around the area. Oh my god! I don't have time. Hi. You didn't eat? Okay. You know what? It's fine. I just raised the price right in front of him. Hello. Kind of feel bad that they're that much money. But I guess that's fine. Half paying attention, half lurking, no worries. Okay, yeah. You don't look old enough to be carrying around a card, but you know, I don't judge. I do judge, but you can still buy from me. Uh-huh. Alright. I like the music in this. It's a lot nicer than the other ones. A kitty one. Okay, so how does like this work? Because eventually I'll be able to have like a collection. Hello, sir. Or ma'am. Hello, human. Dun dun dun. Sell kitty mystery eggs. But I want to look at that mystery egg. Wait, what? How late am I open? This is ridiculous. My lights aren't even on. Oh. Yeah. Turn the lights on, dumbass. Oh, he bought 3. Hell yeah, thank you. Yeah. Card. Check out. Do that thing. We're gonna do this. Because that's a weird movement, but alright. Okay, close. Place. Wow. Thank you. $1 back. Take a mystery egg from the shelf and open it. Mine. I want a cat one. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that was satisfying. Oh my god, look at tofu. Oh my god. That was adorable. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh shit. It's because we're still listed. Okay. I'm gonna check this person out. And then I think that automatically means no customers arrive at night. No, I want... Oh. Inventory? Oh, there. Oh my god. Look at it. I love it. It's my kitty. Alright. He's so cute. Oh my god. Wait, oh, skip to next day. Whew. Man, I did a lot. I don't think I made much. But that's okay. Open inventory and inspect a figure. I did that. Oh, inspect. Oh my god, look at its little face. Look at its face. Hi, Soup. Look at its face. Use the phone to order Oh, add. Okay. Use the form to order action figure shelf. That's under furniture. Action figure shelf. Well, that's expensive. Now I have no money. Meh. Sure. Yeah. Okay. That makes tons of sense. Place an action figure on the shelf. But I don't have an action figure. Do I have to order an action figure? Or does this mean my cat? Do you mean my cat? Wait, no, I don't want people to buy this, though. No, I don't want people to buy my kitty. It's gonna be $27. Fuck you. Yeah. Wait. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, wait. I can open this. Oh, yeah. What is this? Oh my God, look at him. Oh, yeah. That's smart. That's really smart, actually. Look. Oh my God. It's so cute. All right. Confirming. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I feel like I want another cat one. It's another cat. Okay. This is why I don't do these. Boo boo! Oh my God, look at him. Wait. Look at its face. Oh my God. See if anybody buys those. What? It changed the price. Guys, it changed the price. It's being a dick is what it's being. Pom Pom. That sounds like Pom Pom from, Pom Pom. Oh my God, it's got spikes on the back. That's adorable. Okay. That better be the highest. I'm setting it up here. Yeah. But look at $64. That's $64. Okay, we're gonna put... Wait. I can't. Oh, I can. Yeah. Yeah. Sell 5 action figures. Alright. Pom Pom Pern. Yeah. Thank you. I was like, there's a word that I'm looking for, and I don't remember it. Yeah. Hello, good humans. Yeah. Oh, wait. Haha. I forgot I had those. She didn't buy anything. That's rude. Oh my God, he did though. Hi. Well, I like your mustache. I must ask you a question. Wow, that's expensive. Wow. No, it's not. They're worth that price. Hello, I like your hat. 1, 2, 3. Meow. Yeah. Ugh. Won't need to sell them. Match market. No, we're gonna make it be $17. Whoa! Or $17.30. Alright. There. Then maybe one of them will want to buy it. Hello, you are really happy. I would be too if I wasn't getting scammed. Kidding. Does it come with a free kidney? Stop it. What the fuck are they looking for then? Match market. There. Jesus. Hi, Mythos! Hello, how are you? There, you get quarters back. Is there a sale on tofu action figure or a What do you mean? These are perfectly acceptable prices. Oh my god. Guys, I got a new one. Oh my god. Hello. Thank you for your money. Thank you. He bought one. Guys. Oh my god. This person's buying them. You better be the best human for these. Or I'm going to hunt you down and I will find you. Hello. Ooh. Oh, there. 46. If I just do 46. Oh, hell yeah, that just works. Alright. And yet you still bought it. The fuck? Oh my god. Okay. You better be good to them. I'm gonna find you. Oh, hello. Jesus. Didn't know you were right there. Yeah, if you do exclamation key, you can get direct linked right to the site. It is kind of just chilling out right now. There is a roadmap that I can show likely at the beginning again. Because I actually really liked that it gave me that option. Okay, inventory. I need you. I need to inspect you to make sure you're appropriate to go on my shelf. Match market. Cheapskates, all of you. Hello. Weezer. Hello. Hi. Guys, they just bought the one. Wait. Oh. Jesus. I know how to math. Shut up. Oh my god. What? I don't have time for this. Minimum. Wait. What? Okay. I think we... Wait. Yes? Yeah. Because I need more in general. Hi, sorry. Oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, I know. That'd be me looking at your bill too. Shit. Thank you. I'm trying to do stuff. Oh my god. Why did you give me this much in cash? That's highway robbery. You take that back right now, you son of a bitch. Good, no one took this. Great. Wait, no? How do I, what?
Bruh.
How do I do this? Do I, what? Jesus. Okay, it'll be fine. 'Cause, absolutely not. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with that. Guys, we have all of our plushies. Simulator ring. Hello. Oops. How do I bring money back? There you go. I didn't give him $10. You gave him $10. Bling. Okay. What is this? sell? Can I? No. How do I? This shelf is assigned to a different product? What is happening? Hi, sorry. I'll figure it out after the shop closes. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Was I supposed to buy something else? Oh! Yo, a rug? Okay, focus. Right, like, oh, wait. No. Storable products. So I do have... Okay, well, we're gonna open one because I'm stressed. A boo-boo. Yay. Okay. You. Oh! Dope. I didn't know that's how it looked. Alright. Okay, can I still order stuff, though? Because we need more cats and more of these things, because I'm gonna buy these. I'm looking at them. Another sprout. Oops. Forgot I'm supposed to push E. See, if I just keep opening them, they'll eventually be different, right? Right. Different. Oh my god. Guys, it's different. This one's different. Wobblet. Oh my god. He's in the Mini Monster 4 packet. Oh, dope. I didn't realize I had one of those already. Okay. What? Why? Match? Yeah, bitch, you're doing match markets. I'm not. No, except for that one. Get to be $15. Kitty is 16. Okay. Alright. Oops. Alright, we need more. One more of that. And one more of that. Right? Because that's a diorama base. Yeah. Check out. No new customers. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my god. Yes. We're gonna leave that one. Oh, hi! Dope. It comes at night, too? Hell yeah. Meh. Wait. No. Close, please. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. This comes by us. Oh, fuck me. What's in here? Well, alright. That's fine. Alright. Yeah. Well. I want to see what it looks like when I save it. Okay, yeah, but it's autosave day 3, so you can have a bunch of them. That's kind of nice. I wanna come back here because I want you guys to see the roadmap. Okay, why? Why is it doing that? Okay, I'm checking something now. Alright. Because there's delays. Maybe I will just change it to an announcement and we're just going to change it to a chat. Maybe that's what the issue... Oh, fuck me. Hold on. Sub, thank you. Holy shit. It was giant. Wait, what'd you catch? A bike. Good. Alright, I'm checking something because this is... Interesting. Okay. Change this to chat. Okay. Oh, it says it's disabled. Why is it disabled? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Okay. Chat. Sorry, there's no music. I'm testing stuff. Yeah, so there's that. But there was this one. I wonder why they're all coming across as disabled. Interesting. What kind of Lego set? Okay. I'm just gonna test this out, because that's gonna be hella annoying if that actually doesn't do the thing. Also, I don't need this one or that one. And now we're back on to just these. Just changing some stuff. The autumn. Oh my god, I'm so jealous right now. I love that for you. Yeah! This is, so you can kind of see the roadmap. I will talk about it in a second. I'm just trying to finish this. I'm trying to do some updates on stream. Okay, enable save. Great. Hopefully. It started working correctly and then it stopped working the way I wanted it to. So hopefully. Alright. Alright. So, currently, you can play this for free on Steam right now. It is this is currently the prologue, like it's brand new. It says, run your very own mystery shop, stock shelves, manage customers, and grow your business. Every egg hides a surprise. You can sell them sealed or open them to discover what's inside. Unbox action figures, trade collectibles, and build themed dioramas to increase their value. So it's pretty cute. I am a huge sucker for a lot of shit like this. And this just really felt like me. Felt like a me game. So you've got phase 1, you have the languages, the tracking. Phase 2, they're roughly in the middle of. So there will eventually be controller support, a collection shelf, indoor auctions, shop customizations, and store reputations. And then in phase 3, there's a weather system, achievements, new decorations, all that fun jazz. So right now, I've only got the one save, so I just hit that. So this is my shop. We are odds and ends. However, oh no, I don't have money. Never mind. We're just turning the lights on right now. Actually, I want to open that one. Go open one. Yay, a wobblet. Go up there, little buddy. Go up there, little buddy. Oh, hell yeah. Congrats on catching the Pokemon. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Oh, yo. That person's buying the thing. That person's buying the thing. Yo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beep. Hi! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yes. Let's go. Hello. Dusclops, my love. Let's go. Sup. Hello. Fantastic. I love this for me. Hell yeah. Kitty, kitty. Oh, they're all kitty? Aye. They are all kitty. Hello. Yo. $5. Sorry. I was looking at the other thing. I was like, I don't know what I'm looking for. Yay. Oh, that noise. I was like, what is that noise? It keeps just making... Okay. I need to order more diorama. Check out. Okay. Hi. Yes. Sorry. Hello there. Good human. Yeah, I'll be there in a second. Na. Yeah. Nobody buy it. Nobody buy it. Nobody buy it. It's mine. Haha. Swipe up. Shut the fuck up. Yo. Oh, that's hella cute. Okay, that was fun. I didn't know what that looked like. That was fun. See, but now I have to open. Why? Why? That shouldn't be allowed. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be allowed to buy that many. There you go. Alright. Open with T. But I don't have any. Shoot. Okay. I check this person out. And then... Okay. It's a new one. Oh my god. Hello. Okay. T. Place. Add a figure. Oh! Hell yeah. Wait. Place all 6 figures. Oh shit. Good. Fine. I ain't making any money today. Damn it. Hello. Thank you. Also, holy shit, you level up fast. Thanks. Okay. T. Diorama. Alright. I have these ones. And... Wait, no. And I put them over there. Yay! Steph, hi! Hello. How was the rest of your stream earlier? Gib. Yeah. Did some rivals? Hell yeah. Damn it. I've had him too much. Oh, it focuses on a certain spot. Noted. What? Oh, God. Okay. If I was better with this, I would probably be able to do something different, but I am not. Alright, let's get something up here. We have 3 of these guys. Alright, we need you. Hell yeah, you're being market priced. Hello, person. Okay, well, it's doing the 2-time thing again. It's very distracting. That was fun. Look at that. $532. Hell yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Ta-da! I want to open more. I also want to I want to open more eggs to try to get more things. I think I'm gonna buy, maybe after tomorrow's day, buy some more shelves. Jesus. 60. Oh. There. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Oh, box is not empty. My bad. Wait. Okay, I can order... Yeah, I can order another one of these. Yeah. Alright, I want a rug. And a plant, so... Cute! Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Whee! Yeah. So then I can do this and open and put the rest of them out here. And then, alright, we're gonna do 2 of these. I know. I have a hard time sometimes with the, like the simulation ones. So I was really excited to see that there was one that kind of felt more like my vibe. So people can buy these, but currently I'm trying to work on creating a diorama. Ooh, Sprout's new to the diorama, at least. I don't think Wobblet is, though. That's new. Also, I just realized that my PNG is covering a lot of their info. There we go. Oh my god, I love Snuggles. Yo. Alright, wait, we can open inventory. I want to inspect. Oh my god, I love them. No, add to inventory. Okay. What were we doing? We were T. We were adding figures because I need Sprout and I'm missing Pom Pom. So Sprout is in here. We just got Sprout again. And then we're missing the Minimon diorama. So I want to move this. I don't really like where it was sitting. There. Nope, that's too close. There. Alright. Okay, we need to order more products. We want one. We need this and this, basically. That's not enough money. Okay, so we don't do that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Just check out with that. Come out, get. I like the music. It's far less creepy. Yeah, that'll be enough for tomorrow. Oh wait, skip. Guys, I made a profit. Yeah, let's go. All right. Can I move him? Ta-da! I like these things. Stock tracker available in full game. Damn it. Keep forgetting that. License. Oh, hell yeah, guys. We're almost at the next license. See, if I just keep selling the regular ones, I'll eventually still get, like, I'm still gonna get the money. Like, people are still gonna buy stuff, so if I just leave it at those prices, they'll, maybe if I bump it up. Maybe. I should have looked at how much money I started with. It's fine. No. That shouldn't be allowed, ma'am. I do kind of like that I don't have to worry about the money. Like, I don't have to be like, oh my god, sorry, I don't have the money because you were stupid. Brought a 50. Like, I don't have to worry about that. It was kind of nice. Ba, 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 ba. We'll just go until we're sold, I guess. I don't want to order anything today, if I can help it. I mean, I'll order tonight, but, like, I don't want to order during the day. $12.50. There you go. Thank you. Why are we doing this? Why? Ooh, I like your shirt. This is very nice. It's very stylish. I like it. Picasso. Ba-ba. Oh. She gave me exact change. Nice. I already forgot what I'm looking for. Damn it. Dang it. Okay. I do want to get one of you up. And then I'm gonna... yeah, match the price. Aha. So you selling. Yeah. Bam. Yeah. Capitalism. Woo. Hell yeah. Capitalism. You know what would be really funny, though? I think would be really funny to see somebody come out and be like, hey, I'm stealing, and then I have to like shoo them. Like, hi, do you need, because this isn't food. Like at grocery stores. Okay, don't care. Food. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, fishing is in a weird spot today. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah. Like I remember doing that in supermarket. I remember doing that. A wahoo. No, I don't want the wahoo. Oh my god. Okay, well, at least I'm selling those. I'll put those up for sale. I haven't wanted to check the cats again because they're more expensive. Not by much, but like I don't want to sell those right now. Ta-da! Alright. So open, we've got 4 of you. Hello, good human. Great. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cute little snuggles. 'Cause it's cute. 'Cause it's cute. Bow, bow. Oh, we also bought our tickets for Em and DJ's wedding in September. Kate and I did. So that's nice. Ooh, a fish. Nice. Mackerel. Should be a jar of Play-Doh. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing that your brain is thinking that. They reminded me closer of like Wallace and Gromit. But that's also because I just watch a stop motion. So my brain, I'm like, yeah, stop motion. Yeah. God damn it. I'm gonna just get... I'm going through this box here. Because I need that last one. I like the style, though. Yeah. Okay. Shit. I don't remember which one I needed, but we're committing. All right. Last one. Okay. None of those. I don't think... Oh, I gotta move that or I'm gonna end up breaking and spilling that, and that's gonna be a disaster. Okay. Okay. We needed... Oh, yeah, pom-pom, which I don't have. So, this is why we were doing these. Because we had the ability to put them there. Oh, I only have one of those. Okay. Put you to match market price. Okay. All right. So I need... We were going to do the dioramas at the top. So we need these. Okay, well, at least one of each of that. Maybe another of that. That should be enough, right? That's one diorama, at least for now. Sup? Thank you, thank you. Da, 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 da. Great. So then I have those. I'm gonna open these 2 kitty ones. Yeah, that would, yeah. I would just have somebody. Our flight there is out of Milwaukee, but we're coming home to Madison. A new kitty. Nice. Alright. Is this the right price? Whoa! No, I want 13. There. I think I need more cat ones. Can I buy more cat ones? I can't afford a cat. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, that was fine, but we were hoping for, like, round trip, but because we're going to be flying out of Spokane instead, we were just like, this is easiest. Hell yeah, profit. Woo, 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 woo. Alright. What can we sell today? What else can I buy? Full game. Stuff unlocks. Cute. Yeah. Hi. Thank you for purchasing a cute little friend. I don't understand why it's still doubling up. But that's okay, 'cause things are fine. At least the music isn't as, like, sometimes the game music scares me, like it makes me feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm like, nah, I don't feel particularly rushed playing this. I do kind of feel a little rushed, but not, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Hell yeah. Jesus Christ. Jesus. I feel like this work day in game is going very fast. It's probably because I haven't been able to do shit. Thank you. Good. Hello. Thank you. You know what? I might just have them buy out my stock. I feel like that would be easier, wouldn't it? Rather than other stuff. Okay. If anybody wants cats. There's cats there. Kitty. Yay. Bought the kitty. Kitty. Hell yeah. Look at that. Yo, I'm over $1,000. We still have products left. Like, that's dope. That's amazing. Da, 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 da. Too bad I can't be like, oh my god, I don't need to buy anything for tomorrow, because now there's next to nothing. But I'll at least have a good chunk of money to be able to buy more product. I think I can buy a cat diorama too, but I haven't been buying the cats or opening the cats because they're expensive. Oh. Nice. Thank you. Good sir. Alright, so we need more kitties. Wait, no. License. Oh. I don't even have enough money to do that. Okay, but look at all of these. Paw buddies, purr buddies, spooky pals. I want a spooky pal. Rude. Wait, no, I need that. Stop it. So, I don't understand. Interesting. Don't like that. Figure, oh yeah. Expansion is in full game. Okay. But look, I get new stuff soon. Look at all these cute things. I want them. Purchase, okay. So, we need more kitties. Oops, I just need to add to cart, add to cart. We'll do one of those. And then we'll check out. So that's really all I have money for. Yo, a black kitty. All right. I know. It's so cute. Alright. Kitty diorama. Oh. Okay, my bad. Alright. So, I want to open 2 of these to see if I can't get... Ah, damn it. Wumpus? It's like cattywampus. I don't need that, though. Fuck! I need one that I haven't seen before. But I still want Snuggles, but Snuggles is good money.
Hey, hi, hello.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello. I lost money. Oh no. Water break. Hi, Cam. Wait. Jesus. Oh, Christ. That was good. That was a good one. Oh my god, why? Why are there 3 things? For the love of God. Okay, can I want to disable and hold on a second. I'm going to turn this off and reconnect it. Maybe that'll stop doing it. Huh. It was pretty. Wait, what kind of bird? What kind of bird? What kind of bird? I kind of want to have one of the cat dioramas for myself, but I think eventually I'll be good. Kick its ass, but you liked it. Thought it was pretty. Why am I kicking its ass? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why you need its ass kicked. Got it. I guess I can do that. They just paid way too much money, I think, for this. It's not my fault that they went and they bought them. Cute ass eggs, I know. I want to be able to open more, though.
Happy birthday to you.
Why?
Happy birthday, dear Queen. Happy birthday.
Does anybody know anything about Firebot? For the love of God. Okay, hold on. I'm taking a screenshot of this. Okay. I mean, that's also not wrong. We are raising money. Still technically have a couple days left, but we were raising money for Point of Pride, which is very nice. Interesting. Yeah, I'd also be looking like that if I just spent that. Oh, I was like, hello? There's nothing there. Noted, the dioramas sell. They sell. It looks like I'm gonna need to be opening a bunch of cat ones. to try and get the dioramas. What I'm gonna do, I want there. Hello. I'm curious to know what, like, what other cute items I can, like, collect and look at. Okay, so we're out of quite a bit. Okay, so add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. Check out, great. And then we can check out while my shop is, my orders come in. Beep. I wonder if they ever leave. Imagine. Like, there's one title, but I can't buy it yet, and I wanna know what it looks like. I don't know if this is this too much? Is that what it keeps yelling at me? Woo! I was selling it too cheap, guys. We weren't fast enough, so I'm leaving. Bye. Oh god, I would be horrified. That would not be good. I don't like that. Okay. So, actually, if we do this, where are those? Check out. There we go. I can maybe fix them when they come. Because I think I know how I want them displayed. I want them, like, around each, like, I want them chung chung. Thank you. Jesus. I would not be spending that much for a diorama. It's a lot of money, holy shit. I mean, they literally just paid for that. Okay. So I already need another diorama, but... Alright, let's see if we can't get that last pom-pom. Wait, is this it? Wait, shut up. Wait. Wait. Yo, we did it. Oh! Yo! Oh, shut up. That's what that was. That's what this is. I don't have money for that. But, yo! Alright. Cool. Okay. Skip to next day. Awesome. Come on. I need money. Yep. I need money. Put the kitty up here. The price. Match price. Make sure these are correct. Match price. Confirm price. Nope. I'm still want these. At $15. Nope. There. Ha. Ha. Alright. I really only need a couple more dollars. Like I need, I think another 100. Less than that. Ugh. Timers are off. I apologize. Alright. So we can buy this. Wait. Yeah. Diorama. Take diorama. Oh! Fancy. Hell yeah. Also, I have this. And I can put these out. So then I still have some. I like how their faces change when I am done checking them out. Oh my god, yo! Hell yeah. Well, that was cool. So then I can do that for the cats, too. Use the phone to order single storage rack. Single storage rack. Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Queen. Happy birthday to you.
Purchase the victory vault. Well, that's going to take me quite a bit, but yeah, that's because we were raising money April through May, and it is still May. Even though it doesn't feel like it. Felt like I was the fucking depths of hell yesterday. Ugh. The only thing that made it like good was that it literally was Kate's birthday, so we were celebrating. Yeah, it was 91 yesterday in May. Has no business being that fucking hot. Yeah, we did. We went to breakfast at our favorite breakfast spot for like special occasions. And we popped across the street to one of our favorite bakeries and drove to our favorite donut place for donuts for like a midday snack. And then we went to a deer park where you get to walk around outside and feed the deer the food that you get there, and got to pet some deer, which was pretty dope. And we rode on there are things called ducks, but it's a land and water vehicle, which was really cool because I hadn't been on one of those in a really long time, like probably 20 something years. So that was really cool, being able to go and look at that and just be on the Wisconsin River and see the area again. It was really fun. And we had dinner at her favorite like special occasion place, which I had never been. So after this work day is done, I'll be able to kind of explain what exactly we had for food. But I had been trying to get pictures into Discord, but then I was not paying attention today and then didn't get any in. So I will have to do that later. But Tuesday night we had what did she, well, not, she didn't just make it, I made it too, but we had what she calls cheater Swedish meatballs. So normally if you are having Swedish meatballs, typically it's a very long process. It can take quite a few hours. Most of the time it takes a full day into the next day to do them. But she bought meatballs in the freezer section and made the sauce up, and we had Swedish meatballs, which was pretty dope because it was obvious it wasn't like the original, but it was delicious and definitely curbed the craving I had for the Swedish meatballs. Delicious. So that's one of the pictures I was going to share. And then our breakfast. What else? Oh, good. Okay. So it's going to be popped out for a second. Go away. So the place we went for dinner, actually, and I didn't know this until reading the menu, is actually what's it called? A chain that I didn't know about it. I knew it existed. It's just kind of expensive and not really my vibe. But Kate hasn't eaten there in over a year, since we started dating. Then some. So she was really like, ooh, if we can go there, I'd love to go there. I'm like, yeah, it's your birthday. Where do you want to go? So it's called Bar Taco. There's only, to my knowledge, only one in Wisconsin, and it's in Madison. Where is their menu? So Bar Taco, obviously, they kind of specialize in tacos. So Kate got the carne asada, the pork belly, which is her favorite, and Baja fish. I couldn't eat most of the tacos because they have stuff I can't eat in them. So I did end up getting their mushroom taco, which was herb marinated roasted wild mushrooms with roasted poblano chili sauce and queso fresco, which was delicious, and spicy, and it was delicious. I got their quote unquote not tacos. I got their plantains, which are fried plantains tossed in salt and cayenne pepper. Delicious. I would have gotten just a serving of that by myself. I was like, I'm pretty positive it's the only one around. Then what else did we get? Where is it? She really wanted me to try their street corn fritters, which is charred corn, Oaxaca cheese, cotija cheese, roasted poblanos with elote mayo. That was delicious. I also ended up getting their kale Caesar salad. Also phenomenal. That was my meal. Tacos for Life have eggplant tacos and meatless option. They're so good. Yeah, that's why I was like, ooh, I really want to see what like the meatless option would be. Because they had a cauliflower one, but it has chickpea in it, and I can't eat chickpeas. So, I did also get a side for us of esquites, which is sweet corn kernels with cotija cheese, creamy and tangy sauce, and cayenne pepper. It's basically street corn, but off the cob. Like they had rice bowls. They had desserts. We didn't get that because we had dessert back at the house. But she also, what did she get? She got a paloma, whatever that is. I don't even see that on here. Oh, here. Nope. Something tequila, grapefruit, lime, bitters, more bitters, and water. It was tasty. I'm not a huge grapefruit fan, but yeah, this, I mean, here, I'll just copy. That's where we went for dinner. Was very tasty. Very tasty. Okay, what is this thing? What is this for exactly? Okay. Products, I need the license though. So 1500. So I'm just gonna skip to the next day. We're just open and we're going until I can't go anymore, I guess. Nothing needs to change there. Our local brewery makes them. Sweet. I love that. Yeah, I was really excited. The food was really good. And we finished Bridgerton officially and all of the seasons, and then started the Queen's season because I obviously hadn't seen it. So we only got one episode in before it was like, hey, it's 8 o'clock. I'm like, ooh. Yeah, it was actually, I very much enjoyed Bridgerton, minus all the sex scenes. Did not give two shits about that. But you know, I was able to go and skip through them all, so it was great. Because I don't want to see that. That's not what I'm here for. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait! Yo! Yo! Who just got that? Who got that? Who got the sponge? Soup! You just gave me my first... Fuck yeah! You just got me my first achievement in Lurkbait. Yo!
Happy birthday to you.
Yo! That's
Happy
awesome!
Birthday, dear Queen.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with all this other shit. I apologize that it's quadrupling up on messages. Yo! That's amazing. Gonna be lurking. Reminds me of playing Ice Cream Shop demo. Yeah. I hope you feel better, Soup. Thank you for lurking and for hanging out and being here. I appreciate it. Drink some water if you need. Meds, whatever. Timing's lovely, I know. Yeah, I disabled it already. Enable, disable. Like, I'll do it again. It's really pissing me off. Because I thought I had it figured out. I was like, oh yeah, the timing like of it is exactly what I want. But it's still like doubling and tripling up, and there's literally nothing else here. Like, I can't duplicate it because there's nothing here. So I don't understand. And none of them are set anymore to be an announcement. And one of those just came through as an announcement. I'm like, why? But I have the screenshot now, so I can do the screenshot. It'll be good. Yeah, I'm gonna ask after stream what people are thinking about with it, because I don't know why this is being weird. Thank you. Oh god. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make enough money with just this stuff. I mean, he's buying a bunch, so maybe. Why? Okay, I might be able to. It's gonna be close. But that's buying the no, shit, I can't do that. That's buying the license. That's not just buying the item. Okay, buy that. Buy the kitty. Okay, check out. Hi. There. We'll do that in an effort to get more. Great. There. Interesting. Oh, who's gonna get here first? All right. I'm really glad I made that just an even number. Okay. I think I need more. Just gonna have to buy that. Just gonna have to suck it up. Oh, I don't think I actually bought that. It's like, that didn't sound right. That did not do what I wanted it to. Okay. I'm sorry, you shouldn't be able to use that much money. It's too much. Alright, we're gonna quick buy another kitty box. Okay, I do see you. I promise I'm not ignoring you. I love their faces. They're like, ooh. Like, oh god, that's a lot of money. Yeah, it sure is. Alright. Cute. Thank you. Nice. Are my lights on? They are. Okay. See, and I haven't even been able to, like, open up that other thing. So I'm like, ah. People just keep buying stuff. We'll be fine. Thank you. I really want to buy that license. A tire. Jesus. It's worth 10 gold. Damn. I mean, that's nice of it. At least. Oh, hell yeah, guys. We can afford it. We can afford the license. Hell yeah. Can't afford anything else, but I can afford the license. At least this is getting me a little bit above that. So then I can be like, yeah. We're still open. People are still buying. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Look at their face. It's like, huh. Hello. Thank you. Okay. Great. Alright, licenses. We can buy that. Wait. Fuck. I thought it was 1,200. Shit. Ugh. Okay. You know what? It's fine. We'll buy more of that tomorrow if we have to. Okay. Great. Nope. Z. Alright. Okay. Let's do that. We're turning the lights on. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Pa, 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 pa. Also, I didn't realize that coming out of this, it stops your game. Which makes sense, but I'm also trying to look at stuff. And it's not helping. Okay. There. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see who buys what, and see if we can't get above that 1,500 today. I feel like we're gonna be able to. Thank you. Alright, I do need another cat and that. I believe in you. Thank you. I feel like I can't, like, not like you can't keep up, but this is how these games make me feel. And I'm like, ah. Why? Yeah. There, kitty. Da, da, da. A bike? Why is there all this junk in my lake? Like, maybe I should be doing something different with these. Then he buys that and it's like, shit, that's a lot of money. Thank you. I know, the music is really cute. I really like it. That also makes me feel really happy, though, that you're, like, vibing in general. I love you. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, hi, hello. Hey, hello.
I am... How are you? Alright, we're gonna add him here. We're gonna add him up here. We're gonna add you as that price. There. A ladybug. Cute.
Take that, depression!
Take that, depression. I'm doing okay. Doing okay there. Just trying to get enough money for a license for a new product. And it's proving to be very costly. Very costly. Dun, 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 dun. Why everybody brings that like weird amount of money? Gonna play Windrose, I guess. Are you streaming it or are you just playing it offline with DJ? Yo, that's enough money to buy the license. That's enough money to buy the license. This is the end of the prologue content, but you can keep playing the game. That's great because I have shit to do. I have shit to do. Offline with DJ Alredos and Magic. I won't stream this. Nice. Alright, well, they're basically going to buy me out of my inventory, and then hopefully I'm able to buy more stuff. Keyword hope. Alright, I want to look. 292. Oh, 264. Okay, great. I don't know if I'll make that today, but I just want to open them and look at what it looks like. I will say the things, the dioramas, those sell really well. I'm kind of salty about it. Hello, thank you. Yo, I actually might have money to buy that. I might end up having enough money. Nice. So I can buy one whole unit of something new. Oh, I want to see. I guess I don't need to see. I just want to see like pictures or something. Wait, no, I don't want to sell those right now. Hello, thank you for purchasing at Odds and Ends. Take care. Alright. 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 Okay, so furniture. So I did have. Oh, you can buy more rugs. Cute. Alright. A double shelf would be nice. What is this? Storable products. Oh. So this is for me. Got it. Got it. Alright, well then we're moving this thing over here. There. Okay. So there's some delineation. Because I want to put another shelf here. But I don't know if I want that kind of shelf or what. I don't really know yet. Is that new? It is new! Oh my god, hi. Actually, no. Because if I want to do the cat dioramas, I'm gonna need them, right? Right. God, I love Tofu. He's so cute. The cutest kittens ever. Incorrect, but that's fine. Okay. I feel like maybe I want to put these... Okay. I just want to put them there. Okay. What price is this at, though? 18. So if I do that at 18, these are still good. Yeah. Maybe if I charge 15 and I charge 20, then I can skip to next day. We go this, we go that. We wait for people to come in, buy stuff, and then I can buy more. Yay! Dun, dun, dun. Hello. Thank you. She didn't even complain about the price. Damn. Sorry I don't have any more stuff. At least they're not bitching like they used to do. Yeah. Hell yeah. Have fun with your little egg toy. This is a very slow time. Maybe I could put a cat up here. There. I was like, if I do one of the dioramas, that should be fine. Thank you, good sir. Because I want to make like a full diorama of stuff, right? Like, can I buy that actually? Yes, you can buy a diorama base. Great. She bought the cat. Thank you very much for your patronage. Nice. That's almost enough to buy. Oh shit, it is. Good, 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 good. I can have something else out. Yay! Faster, 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 faster. Hello, thank you for your patronage in these trying times. Because realistically, I'd like to have another shelf and then more dioramas. But I just don't know how you're supposed to get out of that, like, money pit. Like, I know there was, like, loan stuff, but I don't want to have to pay that. I don't want to have to pay that. Maybe that's what I need to do, though. Loans. 3-day loan. $200. Yes. Hi. I don't know what just happened. I don't think that did what I wanted it to. That's fine. Thank you. Alright. I don't think that's... Okay, I don't know how to read that. That's fine. Yay. I have those. We have the cats. We have that. At least we have one of each of the things, though. That's better than nothing. Right? Right. So I want another shelf for the other egg stuff. Thank you for your patronage. I appreciate your hard-earned money. I like that I can like buy like plants and stuff though, so it'll at least look cute. The shelves look awfully bare, I know. Trying to get new merch in here, ma'am. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's not enough money for any of that. 220. Oh God, those are more expensive than I thought those were. Cute. Have fun. I love you. We're not gonna be on a whole lot longer, but thank you for being here and hanging out and fishing. Ugh. Barbecue. Yum, 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 yum. I am hungry, so I am very much looking forward to going upstairs and getting food. Food, food, food. Food, food, food. Food. Oh, I don't have the ability to snooze. Great. Okay. It's fine. Thank you for your patronage. Bye. Alright, we're gonna open these two. The fuck? Keymailer. Okay. This is not what I thought this was. Maj Weber. Okay. So, with what little money I have, I'm gonna order cats. Get that in the store at least. These in the store. Wow. Nice. Cause can't buy these yet. I can buy another plant though. I don't think I want to buy another plant, but so that'll be available in the full game. I think we're gonna just pause it there because The ads are still going, but we have a friendo on who I want to read. They are doing a Curbathon. It would mean a lot if you came over and hung out. Just getting some stuff up and ready. Still have an ad. We are gonna go to Rossi. We're gonna hang out. Anybody who is here, I appreciate y'all hanging out. That is our end of our Mystery Egg Shop sim, which was very entertaining. I very much enjoyed that game. And I'm really grateful that they were able to give me a key for it. I also really appreciate the fact that I've been able to get so many different keys lately, and it's just been a lot of fun being able to check it out and check out different games. No, you. Meh. Yeah. Alright. I do want to check this out. Alright, we're gonna come here. Because I don't know if I really want to raid out while I'm still in an ad break. I don't know if that makes sense. So we're gonna hang out for a little bit. We do have, I'm gonna have to move stream tomorrow, because my nephew, invited me, it's so cute, to his pre-K graduation. And that's right when I was gonna stream. So I might still stream. It'll just be when I'm home from that. So I do want to still stream tomorrow, but it won't be when I was initially gonna go live at 3 to 5. It'll be a little later. Because I think we have to be there at like 4:45? Question mark? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm very excited. Oh, I can't believe he's old enough to be, like, doing that. Like, he'll be in kindergarten. Or pre-K? 5K? What is it called? No, he'll just be in kindergarten, right? Yeah! Literally. I'm like, no. No, sir. You're not allowed. Not allowed. Not allowed. Alright. Grab one of those raid messages if you are able. We are going to go say hi to Rossi. They are raising money for their partner's parent in memory of them and celebration of life so that they may be able to help. So, let's go on and spread the love and just say hello, hey, hi, how you doing? Let's go say hi to Rossi, guys. Bye.